when we actually look at our system that we have, the system that we have as a ministry, I think that one that comes prominently is the management information system. This is the dev center of the ministry, because in there we we actually generate information, or collect information, process it, disseminate it, and use it for decision making, planning and budgeting and policy development. So, and the workshop actually focused on interrogating the systems that we have to look at what are some of the bottlenecks, the gaps, and also suggest ways in which we can actually strengthen the system.
What system thinking is, a holistic approach to analysis that focuses on the way that systems or systems parts interrelate over time and within the context of larger systems.
System thinking actually propagates a scenario where you have a system with different players at different stages, all playing their different roles but contributing to the common goal. It's like a jigsaw puzzle where you've got different bits and pieces put together. You have this bigger picture of a system.
As planning department, we house the management information system, and we are the ones at the center of that data collection, as well as also processing this information and share with various stakeholders to actually plan budget. And then when you look at the system strengthening, actually it brought out all those linkages, which are very, very important. And when you look at, again, planning also is involved in budgeting. And I think we've been having challenges in terms of having information that we can actually utilize to put up a case for increased budget allocation, either from our cooperating partners or from government. I think with system strengthening now, we actually beginning to see now how we can make these linkages, and how we can also deal with some of the bottlenecks that we have in terms of ensuring that as a ministry we position ourselves to put up a compelling case to our funders out there, so that we begin to see increased investment in the sector.
The most interesting part of the workshop of systems thinking was when we began to compare ourselves with other institutions, especially when we're trying to address the need for us to increase funding. And through systems thinking, we were able to see or discover that there was actually data gaps. So that discovery of being able to solve or see a problem within our system.
From the systems thinking meeting, I think it became clear that the ministry lacks data. And this is because in this country, we do not have a dedicated survey on water and sanitation, from which we're able to pick data that should inform planning and decision making. If you compare with Ministry of Health in this country and also Ministry of Education, they seem to have, the ability to attract more funding because they have their own surveys through which they collect data which indicates the progress they make from the various interventions they implement, which is not the case here. So we need to have our own data so that we can have our decisions, our planning informed by empirical evidence.
I think through that approach we were able to see how things connect with each other, and how that sometimes I think we do not pay attention to what others are doing in the system.
I think what is important is to recognize our different roles so that we realize that we actually complement each other. This is not known. You will find that in the same sector there is duplication of efforts, there is conflict of interest. Is because we are not understanding the bigger picture of the system to which we contribute the attainment of the desired goal.
In every system, it's important to appreciate the feedback that comes along, and sometimes when we are bent on just achieving without necessarily getting the feedback that is coming from the service we provide, we fail to see the perspectives that others bring into improving what we do. And through systems thinking, I was able to appreciate that, the issue of other perspectives. And so I would recommend that we use system thinking as part of how we deal with our services, and how we execute our programs.
I think we need to work even more closely with WSUP, bring those ideas, and allow us to learn more from the system thinking, so that it doesn't become a preserve of just a few people. So WSUP can go ahead and support. We are ready to go work with WSUP and support our system, our sector rather, in ensuring that we begin to, revolutionize the way we do things. We've been working in silos, but I think systems thinking can bring a stop to such a process where people work in silos. So thank you so much, WSUP, for the training, for the exposure. We learned a lot. Thank you.